All right, hello, wine-drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. Always good to see our friends from the Boisset family of wines. Jordan was in to see us. And Jordan, hope you're enjoying that 1996 bottle of Deloach OFS. Outstanding stuff. You know what the F stands for. And this is a winery we followed for many years. Good to see the Boisset family, Jean-Charles Boisset, take it over because these guys, I think, do great things with everything they do. Just like with Buena Vista, resurrecting that great brand, the first winery ever in California. What a clever marketing tool to bring an actor out and pretend to be Count Augustin Harasti, the very first vintner in California, to educate people about this brand that kind of has lost its way a little bit. Raymond, I mean, by every person's definition, the funnest places to go in Napa Valley today is Raymond Winery. And that's all Mr. Boisset. He is a fun-loving guy. And the wine's all very good. They focus on organic farming here. The wines are really made in the vineyard. Great wines are. So these guys have done a lot to improve the vineyards, the properties that they have purchased. The Sauvignon Blanc Reserve 2013. Good amount of that melon and fig fruit here showing. Sourced from Jameson Canyon. Little surly aging to give the wine some creaminess on the palate. Nice white grapefruit character here, a little musky note as well. A light and refreshing on the tongue, a good amount of fruit in the mid-palate here, a nice savory character to the finish, as well as that little musky character. A very good example of Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc at 1950. All right, the Fortant Chardonnay, and you know, this is a brand, it's a big brand from the south of France, the Pays d'Oc. This wine's light, pleasant, easy to drink, and everything it should be at the price tag it's at. Just not stuff that we sell here at the Wine Watch under $10. All right, Deloach Chardonnay, Russian River Valley. This is a very famous brand, and these guys have bumped it up to the next level. There's 4 different levels of Chardonnay here now. This is the Russian River, fermented in 60-40 oak and steel. A nice freshness to this wine, a hint of vanilla spice, lemon citrus, like minerally notes showing. A good amount of ripe tropical fruit on the tongue, with a nice hint of lightly toasted oak spice at the end. A very well-balanced wine, very good at $22.50. The Raymond Chardonnay Napa Reserve up next. And these guys also have like 3 tiers of Chardonnay, and this is the middle one. Actually, the high-end one. They may make a higher-end one of this they sell at the winery, but no mallow in this wine. All French oak, also from Jameson Canyon. A good amount of ripe tropical fruit here on the nose with a nice touch of oak spice, a nice creamy texture on the tongue with ample tropical fruit, a nice touch of vanilla oak spice. Very good. And the Buena Vista, my favorite of the 3. This wine, 100% barrel fermented, French, Hungarian, and American oak, and a good amount of lemon drop candy here, hints of like creme brulee notes, nice richness on the tongue, lush and creamy with a nice touch of toasty oak spice, a hint of buttered toast, but nice acidity here, cleaning things up. A full-body California-style Chardonnay, excellent juice. All right, on to the Deloach, and we didn't have the OFS today, but you know, we had a lot of entry-level stuff. I'll suffer through the entry-level wines if you give me the good stuff at the end. The Heritage Selection Reserve, you know, this is a nice little Pinot for $13.50. It's 100% varietal, at least. A lot of stuff in this category is not, from the Delta region of California. Never heard of that before, but a warmer region. And this one's got a good amount of cherry fruit here. Nice light berry fruit on the tongue. Simple, light floral notes, silky tannins. Like I said, for $13.50, decent example of Pinot Noir from California. The Meritage Heritage Merlot Heritage Selection. This is another entry-level wine, $13.50. Light red plum fruit and cherry fruit with hints of herbs there. Smooth tannins, nice freshness, a short finish, but that's what we expect in this price range. The Raymond R Collection. All right, none of these wines are the reason I got out of bed in the morning, but hey, man, for $14.25, another good example of Merlot, that lovely plum character, dark cherry fruit, notes of herbs and spice, plump, jammy fruit here on the tongue with a nice, soft, velvety texture, a good little wine, and a good example of entry-level Merlot. The Raymond Cabernet Reserve, now you have my attention. This wine's still one of the better values coming out of Napa Valley. Good amount of dark cherry and currant berry fruit here, sweet tobacco spice, a little Rutherford dust, some dark chocolate notes, aged for 18 months in French oak. You know, nice balanced style of cab here. These 2012s, they're going to drink good their whole entire life. Some dried tobacco, graphite, mineral notes coming out as this wine opens. Smooth and polished, an excellent Cabernet at $41.75 for Napa Valley. a pretty good value. The Buena Vista North Coast, the best area in California for value is the North Coast. And this one's got a good amount of sweet cherry and currant berry fruit, some herbs and milk chocolate. Really sweet berry fruit on the tongue, round tannins, notes of those herbs and chocolate and tobacco. More than just a light quaffer, but I mean, the North Coast, the best value in Cabernet. And you're going to find stuff for $15 to $20 like this here. The Buena Vista, the Count Reserve. All right, this is a good little wine if you like the Prisoner. Not quite as over extracted as that, but I mean, it's sweet. It's got Zinfandel, Syrah, and Petite Syrah in it. Dark fruit, brambly spice, some mocha there. And like I said, man, this is a nice little entry-level wine. A good introduction to California Reds at $22.75. That's what we had to drink with our friend Jordan from the Boisset family of wines. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.